George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Okay.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr.
Okay.
Pleased to meet
George
you, Mr.
Washington,
President.
guys.
Louis.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Via Van Helsing here, back with The Council. This is a game I started playing. It's like a detective-based game, and we're gonna get right into it. Once again, wearing hoodie with headphones because it is super comfy. You guys washing your hands? These people aren't practicing social distancing. Do you guys think that's 6 feet? Does that look like 6 feet to you?
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join
So
us.
that guy's not Mortimer.
Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi.
Monseigneur.
He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Okay.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr.
Okay.
Pleased to meet
George
you, Mr.
Washington,
President.
guys.
Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine
quite
you
a
never
game.
thought you'd be in such company.
Guest appearance by
I
the
must
first
admit
president of the United States.
that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network.
I
What
can imagine.
were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Sorry, Mr. President. Can't do any of these, so I guess I'll just say
At the risk
my
of
mother.
disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir.
Oh.
His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable
George.
secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see,
Georgie.
it will come.
Hello.
Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
We don't do any scheming. Come on now.
Well, my friends,
No scheming
do
here.
any
No
of you
cults.
know
No
the
nothing.
reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer. But,
By the way, I
do
figured
not
out
know
who
the
Lord
reason why.
Mortimer was,
You see,
or
Louis,
where I'd
every
heard that
time
name
Lord
before.
Mortimer organises a reception,
last time I
he
mentioned
always
that I
finds
was a
a moment to sit
Sherlockian.
and chat with all the
And
guests.
as it turns
Yeah,
out,
next
Dr.
time
Mortimer was
we
actually a
remake the
character in
world.
Sherlock Holmes and the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Accompanied by
So that's where I heard the
gallons
name
of
before.
absinthe and cussing. I'll
Fun
leave
fact.
you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Riche, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
She's gone missing. Invent something? Oh. Should I tell him? Should I tell George Washington? I think I can be honest with George Washington. She's...
Lord
she's gone
Mortimer
missing.
asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here. I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
As far as we know.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
My mother and George Washington?
Good
Nice.
Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Nice.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit.
Is that Mortimer?
That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't
Okay,
be
thank
present
goodness
this
that's
evening,
not him.
and he
Good
sends his
gravy.
deepest apology.
What is that?
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Let's do it.
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord
Let's see
Mortimer.
why.
So
One look at
don't
his
be
face
surprised
and
if he
whatever
acts
he
like
said,
he's at
fear
home.
of having to look at it any longer.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much
Please
noise.
don't
One
cut
of Lord
into-
Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
Are
If you
waiting
don't
for
mind,
something,
Gregory,
George?
I should like to keep Mr.
You
Washington
mentioned how
company.
he
Please
hadn't
feel
been
at
like
home.
5 feet from the fireplace.
And you,
Something was
sir?
waiting for
If
something.
I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I think I'm gonna stay with little
See what
Georgie.
Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't
bet.
worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And
Aha.
President Washington is in fact the leader of the order in the United States.
I didn't know.
It's all coming out
Sorry
now.
to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
Did you
If
just
I can
quote someone?
help in any way at all,
Just quote
please
the-
don't hesitate to
His
ask, my lad.
Eminence.
And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about Mortimer. What does Emily know my mother from? How about Mortimer?
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Oh,
Lord
fascination.
Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this
Oh.
to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Very familiar. When did you see her for the last time? That seems more pertinent. I'm gonna say how
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may
America
not
was
be a
founded
soldier,
because of this woman,
but
guys.
believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say.
Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about? When she came to the U.S., did you exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly. What's more, she was
Objection.
essential
Leading
in
the
helping
witness.
set up the American branch of the Order. I would never have become its leader without her help. We are a new country.
Man.
And to achieve our democratic
huge
ideals,
conspiracy.
we need to count on discrete powers
Illuminati
such as
stuff.
our
I
organization.
mean, obviously because it's called.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Do the others in the order know, do you think?
Mother
Shut up.
still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would
Just
even
how
be among
influential
us.
is this guy?
In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Show the book found on the quay. Don't speak about the book.
Don't worry,
Nah.
Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has
I don't
happened
know.
to
I don't
her.
entirely
Yes,
trust these
I
two
hope
yet.
not.
I mean, okay, one of them is George Washington,
Careful,
but
they're
still,
coming back.
I'm learning all sorts of things about George Washington I didn't know. Who knew that he was a part of this order? Who's that? She doesn't look like she's doing too well.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely.
What
It is
statue?
remarkable.
Oh,
Lord
that
Mortimer is fond
statue.
of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact
Zeus
that I
over
find
there.
it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Elizabeth.
Just
Go for it.
mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already
John
come across
Adams'
her in the
wife?
corridors. She arrived a few days
They
ago.
see Miss or Mrs. Stone.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
I really don't like the servants. Why do you wear a mask? Perhaps they are not human. Perhaps this whole thing is aliens. That's what I'm banking on.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President,
Thank
Your
you.
Eminence,
Where are our rooms?
Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will
How many
find your
times have you been
room
here?
at the end of the corridor.
Great. Wonderful. By the way, can
My
I search
friends,
all of your rooms before we go to
I am
bed,
tired.
please?
I am off to my
It's nothing
bed.
personal. I just need
See
to
you in the
figure out if
morning.
any of you have
Good
anything
night,
to do
sir.
with
I shall do likewise.
disappearance, murder, you know.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Is she gonna be a love
Oh,
interest?
man, it's been quite a day.
I don't know.
Right. Where is my room?
I don't know if I want her to be a love interest. What's this?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh, I want to go in. Okay, never mind. Probably don't want to go in. That would probably raise some questions, but let's go exploring. This is a pretty big place. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's a sea battle, looks like. Where everybody got all these paintings? Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte. Is he in there? Like right now? Oh. Lots of history, lots of
Jacques
history.
Perreux?
Jacques Perreux. I wish I knew that name. That's probably a guy from history. Right? Golden Elixir cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. What?
Golden Elixir.
Negative alterations? Hold on. Can you explain that a little bit more? Blah. Golden Elixir. No? Negative alterations. I don't know.
A few
What did you
leaves
say this
out of
was?
an old encyclopedia.
Old encyclopedia. Wow. Okay. Should I read those? The encyclopedia. Denis Diderot and Jean Léron d'Alepert. I probably butchered that. 1751 to 1772. 150 academics and scholars contributed to the production of this first synthesis of human knowledge. Cannot be equipped. Oh, okay. So, wait, I can equip these items? Hold on. Let's see. There we go. What's this?
Decorum Guide.
Rules of decent behavior. Oh. Hold on. Rules of civility and decent behavior. 1 skill point in etiquette. You mean you just read that entire book? And he did everything it said? Man, these are really nice walls. Really nice walls. Great walls. Great, that, whatever you call that. Great tables. Tables here. And vases and, potted plants. All sorts of things, really. This must be a huge mansion. I mean, it looked huge from the outside, but, like, when you're going on the inside, like, it seems like there's one continuous hallway, so I don't get too lost, but... What was the thing? There we go. Collector coins? Hold on. Lost coins in Lord Mortimer's manor. Does that give me anything here? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't... Maybe it's part of a quest later on or something. Getting a head start. Thing.
President George Washington.
Oh, there's his room. Let's go inside. Come on. I want to spy on him. Fine. Another coin? Yeah. Alright, how long does this go on? This mansion is huge! What's this? More jelly? Okay, for a second, my mind thought that wait, where did it go? That was a tape. Like a VHS tape. I guess that shows how much I've been playing horror games. I don't know. Just what registered.
His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
These guys are all over the place. Does this go around in a big circle? Wait a minute.
Huh, that's me.
Oh! I was going the right way after all. Well, let's keep going. I thought I was going the other way.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy. With a coin. Man, if anyone's missing any coins... Yep, I just went around in a huge circle. Alright. That's convenient. Let's go back. See what kind of a room we got. Wait, what was that? Was that the... Okay, gotcha. Bet our room's pretty fancy. Holy cow.
Right.
Oh, you're not gonna look around at all?
What shall I do with this letter?
This is the kind of place
It
you
might
usually
be about
stay
my
in,
mother's
kid.
disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Yes. I'm gonna open it.
Let's see what it contains. Too bad for Piaggi. So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. But now it's opened. I better get it to Mother soon.
I don't suppose you could just sort of
Wow.
melt the wax again in
Nice
front of the
room.
fireplace, or
Mortimer sure doesn't do things
restamp
halfway.
it. I guess that would kind of ruin the seal on it.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Oh, very. Love that one. You know. Oh, hello. Well, then that's a statue right there. Alrighty. Spy on people sitting on their deck. Is this my room? Nope, that isn't. Oh, I'm gonna get so lost. Okay. I don't think I can go in the rest of these, so... Wait, is this... Whose room is it? Huh? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. I apparently just went to bed. That's fine. I wasn't gonna do anything else anyway. How long have I been recording? I can record a little bit longer. Okay, so that was episode 1. Okay. I went up to the manor. I pieced together my mother's movements within on the docks. I convinced Piaggi to trust me with his letter. I met Washington. I remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Washington. I found a strange book in the quarry. I asked questions about my mother. I could have joined Sir Holm in the small salon, and I could have made an unexpected encounter. So I had no failures, but there were some alternate paths. I guess there would always be an alternate path. Traits unlocked, character traits revealed, new characters met. Alright. Level 2. Okay, so this is where I do this. Great. Vigilance, questioning, psychology. Let's put... How many points? 4 ability points. Put 1 point here. 1 point here, 1 point here. Let's just do it well-rounded, and then we'll put our last point on psychology. Okay. Absolutely. That sounds good to me. Equip your manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during your adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points before the end of the quest. Okay, gotcha. I cannot equip that because... Okay. Do I want etiquette, science, or psychology? Let's do science. I don't think I can do any of the other ones, so that's great. Alright. So I think I just ended episode 1. You okay? So I'll probably end soon.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do
Is that
thank
Mortimer?
you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But
Some
we've put her
treachery
son in
going
there.
on here.
Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry,
Not
Gregory.
Napoleon.
The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know
It's gotta
my
be
way
Mortimer
out.
because they're not showing his face.
Good evening, gentlemen. Please
Napoleon.
forgive me for this late hour.
It is
He's
never
here.
too late. And we have much to discuss. One last move?
That gaze of his.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this? Come,
Okay.
take a seat, my friend.
Didn't really understand what happened there between them, but okay. So has Louis always been able to do this?
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Little tension.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
I really
And
don't
you
like
too,
that
sir.
guy. Watch. Holm is going to be super annoying. That's what I'll say about him. To put it politely, he's going to be super annoying. Who is it? Wipe your nose. Just use a nice handkerchief. It has your blood on it anyway. Don't use your sleeve. What are you doing? Stop it.
I'm coming!
Yes, for Cronus. Corona. What did I just say? Ugh. Okay. let's see what's this.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am on it.
Okay. What did I get? Circle-shaped key.
Dear
Oh,
Monsieur
did I
de
say something about the
Richet,
key?
Please
Key that will
excuse
retrieve
me,
your
but
personal
I am
effects.
unable to
Okay.
join you at-
Okay. So this is my mother's stuff. And this is a picture frame. I've seen this picture before somewhere. It's Paul, I think.
The inspiration
Anyway.
of St. Matthew, or
Oh, Matthew.
Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
I swear I've seen this painting before. That's not a mystery. Okay. So I'm coming, okay? You woke me up in the middle of the night. Hey.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
Georgie.
Am I bothering you?
Yeah.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
Elizabeth Adams.
Elizabeth Adams.
Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
I
But
almost
she's
called that
supposed
one.
to be dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
bizarre.
weird.
Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps
You
get my
distract
hands on
Elizabeth
some
while I
important
search her room?
information. At least I
That
hope
actually
so.
seems like something that I would want to
Elizabeth
do.
is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
Are you going to share your
But if my
information with
vision
me?
is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
That's a hard one. I kind of do want to help George Washington, and I'm kind of interested in that, but at the same time I also feel like investigating the vision might put in some important stuff. I'm going to stay on task.
Sir, I don't feel well. I'm going to have to decline.
I see. Well, I hope you won't be needing my help one day.
I must act swiftly. I'll search my room later.
Okay. Let's go.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Okay, other way. I was wondering if I was going the right way. I didn't really know where it was coming from.
I recognize this part of the corridor. I'm close.
There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It might be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Okay. Can't go down there still.
Good evening, sir. I'm sorry, but an important meeting is underway. My instructions are to let no one pass.
I see. So that's where it's happening, in that room. I've just got to find a way in there.
Okay, I'm not doing anything. Okay. So if I go in here...
I don't recognize anything in here. This must not be the room for my vision.
This window's blocked.
Are you kidding me? Force the door open. Let's do it. Little noise, but...
Let's find the other room.
Okay, good job, bro. Nice.
Sir,
I like Louis.
I
I think I
understand
do.
your eagerness, but the pressure on my family complicates the task.
Relax, my friend. Your relatives will soon be safe.
So what I saw in my vision really did happen.
Does this happen
I hope I
often,
haven't missed
Louis?
anything important.
I thank you so much.
Don't mention it. Now that's settled, let us speak about your support.
Yes. You mentioned earlier some assistance from the Golden Order?
Absolutely. I have concluded an agreement with their leader, Lady Sarah Faustine de Richet.
Is
Another
that
case
so?
my mother didn't tell me about.
The funds from the order will finance the building of a foundry in Tuscany.
You will soon be able to count on 100 or more cannons for your future campaigns.
Mom really,
I was not
do
expecting so much help from you. When can I meet this De Richet?
Well, unfortunately, something
I
has
think
cropped
Dr.
up. De Richet
that
has
Lord Mortimer is
disappeared.
lying here.
Disappeared? What? Here?
Yes, but the staff
Either
are
that-
redoubling efforts to find
I don't know,
her,
there's a lot of things that
I
could be
assure you.
happening, but I do think
So
he's
the
lying.
agreement, is it on or off?
It is on. Her right-hand man has just arrived here to help us find her. And it is none other than her son, Louis Maurice de Richet. I wager he will ensure his mother's commitments are met.
Louis. Not an easy name to live with in these times.
Of course. But from now on,
seems
you
kind
will
of
deal
true.
with him.
This man, it can only be Mortimer.
Very well. I will seek him out.
Ma'am.
Okay. Can I do anything about this? Let's do it.
That was a close call.
That was good.
When you see Louis,
Good job, Louis.
speak to him about the amount of our agreement.
And how much exactly are we talking about?
20,000 louis d'or. A sum that will enable you to easily win your next conquests. My friend, an unparalleled
Money can't
destiny
buy everything.
awaits you in France.
That
This
is
actually might
very
be good a time to get
flattering.
away.
However, is 20,000 louis d'or enough to purchase so many cannons?
In this case, yes. Madame de Richet and I have negotiated a very good price.
Very well. You can count on me to talk with her son.
Perfect. Remember that great things can be achieved with him on your side.
Of course. Anything else?
Not for now. Try to get some rest. The next few days are likely to be tiring.
Then, sir, I bid you a good evening.
Good evening, my friend.
Good
It's time
job.
to leave.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was also thinking. Mr. Louis. Okay, so... Please, okay. Gameplay? Could you let me walk around now? Please. Good job, Louis. Awesome job. Okay. Okay. Right, can I pause? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. We learned a lot of interesting things, and this game is just getting thicker and thicker and deeper, and I really like it. So thank you guys for watching. Please hit subscribe, and I'll be doing more of these later. Also, I am doing a charity live stream on April the 7th, if it hasn't already been done by the time I post this. It is for the coronavirus. We're giving some money to Hope for Homes, and it's going to spread out some money between some different organizations that are helping out with the coronavirus case. So if you want to donate, that would be great. You can donate either on Jacksepticeye's channel or anytime from April 7th to, I believe, the 11th on my page, which the link will be in the description of the live stream when it starts on April 7th at 11 o'clock. So that was a mouthful, but anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.